Yo, what's up, my peoples? It's ADG, aka AntDaGamer. This is Neptunia Virtual Stars. This is my review of the game. Now, this review is going to be a little different than my other reviews. It may be a little bit all over the place. It may be, but I hope you guys enjoy it. It may be patched here and there as I showcase different parts. I don't even know how this is going to turn out. I just hit the record button and it's about to go down. Now, most of all, I'm playing the game, okay? So you guys are going to get a good look at the game, going beyond that first look. I'm a little bit further, not that much further than what you've seen me before. You can see I'm on chapter 2, taking back the cube. Now, the first thing that I want to say before I even begin this is that the story is decent. It's what you would expect from these games. You know, these games are mainly known for their cuteness. Let's just be real. These games are mainly known for their cuteness. Your love for Neptunia, Nep is what this is all about, man. So right now, I'm at this thing called an emotional, I guess it's called an emotional space or emotional sphere. And you go here to do things such as connect with other people and things like that.
私はここで惑星の状態をチェックし、コンテンツの管理や、そしてこの場所は基本的にエモの住人は場所も知りませんし、立ち入ることもありません。本当にネプトゥーネさんとミーの言った通りなのね。はい、私一人で全てを管理しています。このモニター全部エアちゃん一人で見てるの？それで適切な指示とか出してるってすごい大変ね。
I'm going to be stopping more periodically than what I normally do when I play these games. So, to review, as you guys can see, the game is in Japanese. A lot of people prefer that. I don't know if it's because of COVID or whatever, but there are no English voiceovers for this. So, you're basically getting subs. This is the westernized version. I'm playing for the NA, the North America version. So, you're going to get English subtitles. You're not gonna get English dubs in this one. The way it is. Well, it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. The bottom line is you still get to adore the wagonness, and in a way, in Japanese, they sound cuter. Okay? As you guys can see, Farah, which is the girl on the far right with the blue hair, she is the goddess of this world emote. This is the planet you're trying to save in a nutshell. You can go back to my first video as I played it for the first time. I cue it on the screen right now, so you can go to that video. I would prefer you do it after you're watching this one, but you can go to that video and catch some more of the story, the beginning elements of the gameplay, catch the main character and things like that. But the story, like I said, it's just a cute little story like before. I'm sure it's going to get epic and have its epic moments toward, moving further out in the game space of the world.
様に侵略者からコンテンツを守っていただくこと、そしてアイドル活動を通じて感動エネルギーを集めてい
わかったよ。私フェアちゃんの代わりにバリバリ頑張るよ。
Now, this would be a perfect time to tell you guys about me if you have not, me and you, the idols that are joining Neptune and the four goddesses, Neptune, Blanc, and Vert, and then why they're joining, because they need someone who, it's a social thing, kind of like YouTube, just where you at right now, and it's about content creation, and the content is going to be in trouble. So because the content is being destroyed and these idols are vanishing, they need to create content to get the people back together again. So what better to help Neptune and them save the world than two idols that are just now coming up, and that's me and you, also known as Mutual, I believe it's called Mutual. I think it's like neutral, but it's mutual. Yeah, mutual, because they're like mutual, like they're a mutual party. Get it? Mutual.
私にできることでしたら何でも協力させていただきます。ですので何かありましたら。
Now, one thing they did add a lot of things. So you have
改めてまずは今後の活動として重要な点。
a lot of dialogue, a lot of things you can do, such as connecting to people. There's a lot of features, and I gotta give them credit for adding a lot of features. But I think that's because of the gameplay was a little bit lackluster. So emote storage. I don't even know if I should. Should I store these or what? So these are a bunch of outfits. Let's get these outfits. After I get these outfits, we'll try to take a look at them. How many are there? Ooh. So look, you got next costumes and you got secret made bikinis. Got a lot here. I'm not gonna store any emotes in. So let's try to get these costumes out. Also here, since we're here, we can talk about the gameplay a little bit. You can see a lot of the commands are with top buttons and with a face button. So you have a trigger button and a face button that you're going to be using for a lot of it. Thought I could change the outfit from here, but I don't think I can. Cubes, accessories, materials, records. It seemed like it would be in VMake, but for some reason at this current time I can't look at that. For some reason I can't look at it right now. Let's go ahead and talk to some more people. This is like a social space.
どうしたのネプテューヌちゃん。この手に入れた VTuber のキューブってまだ他にもあるんだよね。きっとそうだね。VTuber はいっぱいいるからね。
ええ、一人ってことはないと思うわ。
皆様、何？
フェア、これなんだけどさ。
このキューブを。
侵略者に囚われていた VTuber を助けたんだ。
まあ、そうだったのですね。
助けた VTuber の皆さんは元の世界に帰れましたわ。これは残存思念みたいなものが残っている状態ですよね。私たちこれからキューブも積極的に侵略者たちから取り戻していきたいって思ってるの。でも一体どれだけいるのか見当がつかないのよね。フェアちゃん、 VTuber がいっぱいこっちの世界に呼ばれちゃったって言ってたけど、実際どれくらいこっちの世界に来ちゃってるの？
それは私にもわかりません。
VTuber は私たちの世界にはたくさんいるわ。それこそ同業の私たちですらチェックしきれないくらいね。
ということは、もしかしたらすごい人数が捕まっちゃってるかもしれないの。全員じゃないといいんだけど。
元気出してこみー。私たちが助けていけばいいんだから。
ゆうちゃん、そうだよね。私たちが頑張ればいいだけだよね。
ええ、救世主として使命を託されたんだもの。何人だろうと2人でみんなを元の世界に返しましょう。
ちょっと2人で勝手に盛り上がんないでよ。私たちだって救世主だよ。まったくもう。そうですわ、2人だなんて寂しいことを言わないでくださいな。もう私たちは仲間よ。互いに助け合うべき。
But we're having a little bit of problems amongst everyone. Once again, to wrap this whole video up in a nutshell, you're watching the ADG plays and reviews. I will be playing. We're going to be doing at least gameplay in this video, and as well as these cutscenes you've seen. I'm going to talk about the gameplay. I've already talked about the story. I mentioned the features as well. Then I'm going to tell you what I think about this game overall.
私たちの世界のことだからなんて思わずに素直。みんな
ありがとう。実は内心途方に暮れそうだったの。
ならなおさら頼りなさいってな。私たちがいればどんな問題もたちまち解決しちゃうからね。よし、この調子で VTuber も世界も救っちゃおう。
頼もしいです。
Hey, I kind of like the space. I'm not really sure what to do with these emotional spheres though. I don't want to lie to y'all like I know something that I really don't.
ワクワクするわね。
Okay, this is pretty much tells you what you unlock, what you haven't unlocked. Different sounds. There are a total of 51.
何を見よっか。
Opening movie, the prologue movie, you all can watch it from here.
電脳世界バーチャランド。そこはネプテューヌたちの住むゲーム業界、そしてミーやユーの住む現実とは異なる世界、あらゆる世界のネットワークと隣り合わせに存在するバーチャランドには数多くの電脳惑星が存在している。
So this one is, y'all take a little brief look at that. Even event CGs, you can look at them from here. I like how they separate that. So if you just want to watch, if you just want to look at one of them, you could just look at one like that. Some may be familiar of that picture from my thumbnails. From the first stream. You guys missed that. I did that by myself. You got cards you can get. You got VTuber cards. I haven't got any of those yet. Friend orders. You can replay events. Like it takes a little bit of time to load. Remember, I am playing this on the PS5 as well. Your load times may be a little bit slower. If you're on the PS4 Pro, not that much slower, but if you're on regular PS4, it should be definitely a big notable difference. So if you want to replay these, you can. Thing is, I want to skip the whole thing now. I can't. But virtual memory, pretty much where you can look back on things, look at cards and everything. That's another cool feature. So, which I would say is some of the best things about these features. You want to head back to the gate that's that way. I don't want to go out just yet. I want to look all the way around, make sure I checked out everything. Okay, you can save from here. There's another feature called Switch Combo, which I haven't got into yet. I may show in future videos. Like I said, I'm only gonna do like some things. I'm not gonna show you everything in this. Let's see if we can talk. So, so we can move back to the entrance now and get some gameplay on it. Alright, something else cool about this game. The loading screens are videos from other VTubers. So, as the game loads, you get to check out these other VTubers, which are part of the game as well. You're going to be saving some of them. Or all of them, maybe. Like I said, I'm only in chapter 2. Now we can talk about the gameplay. The only thing about the game that kind of bothers me. Yes, some negative thoughts real quick. Net plays very well. The other ones, not so much. The gun mechanics are kind of bland, but it's kind of what is expected for these type of games. If you play Simmering and Guard PP Splash, it's kind of like that. So this game may not be as well done. So you can switch also between me and you. They have a sword and a bow. So it's like a slasher at this point. You have to keep your eye on your life. Whoa, let's move. You gotta keep an eye on your life because you do not want to give out. You also have special skills, like I said, if you hold like R1 and triangle, it'll do something. R1 and circle does that. R1 and X does that move. And you can unlock more moves as you go along and level up. It wouldn't be an RPG or a JRPG, so was it? Alright. let's switch back to her. So L1 and a face button. Let's say if you want to go to Vert.
答えさせていただきますわ
Vert has a different type of gun.
もらいましたわ
You can hold it down. Her gun at the beginning was very terrible, and it's still not that great.
もらいますわ
So that's my issue. Like
そこですわ打ちますわ
Vert and
もらいましたわ打ちますわ
the other girl. Why can't I think of her name right now? I'm getting kind of old, my
もらい
people.
ましたわ 私の番ねさあどうかしらそこね
Her gun is not as
だよ
well.
一度整理しましょう
Nor. Her gun is not as well as the others.
そこね痛いわよやったわ
Wait a minute, Nora's is good. It's Blanc. Blanc is the one that I don't
開
like.
けるわよ
Blanc's gun is kind of black.
まだまだ
But the game is still fun. It's just that some of these guns are kind of
そこよ
black. I'm hoping as you proceed on and level up, they will get better. My other issue is the map. I don't think there's a way you can just, I like that little slide technique, but I don't think, at least not to my knowledge, pressing the majority space buttons and everything. There's no way to pull up the map unless you do this.
いいですわ
And then from there you can tell like where you need to go, where you go and shit. I think I need to hit this switch. To move on. But the switch is not activating when I shoot it. And I've had that problem a couple times. They say with some of these things you're supposed to hit little switches and move on. But sometimes you press it, you shoot it, and it don't do anything. Maybe I'm being a noob, but I don't think I am. I think something's wrong. Okay, I'm gonna go this way with the green one. Maybe there's another switch somewhere that I have to hit. This maintenance.
敵がいるわ
But I think I'm going the right way. Some of these enemies are kind of over the top. One of the cool things with the enemies are kind of like making play on like YouTube and social media,
そこよ
the antis, free accounts, fake gamers and stuff like that.
そこよ撃つこの
Like I said, her gun, not my favorite.
これるかしら私に任せて
Let's switch back to Neptune. Like I said, it's not completely bad, but I feel like it could have been polished to feel a little bit better. It's not completely bad. It's not like I'm completely ragging on it or anything, but I feel like it could have been done a little better. And a lot of times you're gonna be like, am I going the right direction? You're gonna be looking back at that map. You can't hit a track. If they could have just least allowed you to like give the track where you're going, so you know you're going the right direction. So I think I need to turn back around, to be honest. Go up. So if they could have allowed us to do that, it would have been great.
イルハートも応援してるから頑張れだね
Without it, you're just kind of guessing like, am I going the right direction? Am I going the right direction? So you just kill enemies and level up just like any other game. So here's that other little thing. You see that thing at the top that says guest connect? So you can connect with a VTuber and they will offer you little perks in battle. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to hit it. I just wasted it. was kind of a waste.
ハートに興味を持ってくれた。ちょっと打つよ。
As you can see, once again, I'm going around in circles. It's hard to tell which way to go. Okay. I went quiet on you guys because I'm trying to figure out which way to go here so we can advance. But overall, I'm going to say with the gameplay, it's kind of like, I'll give it a C. The gameplay could use some work. I do not like the way it feels a lot of the time. Though it doesn't really take away from the game much, but kind of messes with the immersion because the game looks very decent, very good. Alright, we'll be able to get through here, but we can't. I'm gonna backtrack again. Another thing is the skills aren't that useful. And sometimes I feel like using them messes me up. Let me showcase the other two a little bit more. You also can like change the camera a little bit if you want to and go in a little bit. So sometimes for me, oh. And I died. So I can't use that group anymore until I revive them. Okay. I have to figure out where to go. I want to figure out where to go because it would make me look very bad if I don't figure this out right now. I'm gonna backtrack and I'm gonna go the opposite direction down this alley. I'm just gonna turn around and go the other direction. We're gonna go this way. Probably the way I should have went the entire time. It's more of a learning process of this game, and maybe they meant to do it that way and have you explore more.
脱出するわよ。やーそこね。やー痛いわよ。そこね。はっ痛いわよ。そこね。痛いわよ。やー追いつけるかしら。やーはっやーどうかしら。
Okay, I'm gonna switch out.
やるわ。とどめよ。焼き付けなさい。
ありがとう。休んでて。痛いわよ。
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
私たちの番ね。
頑張るよ。いた。
集まりなさい。もらっ狙い撃ち。
Oh God. The only thing is that's another problem. Like sometimes you'll be hitting the top buttons and then you'll switch out and you don't mean to switch out. Another reason why I give the gameplay a C, because
追い詰めたわ。
could have used some work.
どうしようかな。これ。
Also with item usage, that could use some work.
どうしよう。そうね。よかった。よかった。よかった。助かったよ。よかった。お願い助けて。
Oh, I activated it again. I didn't mean to activate that. But you can see, gameplay gets a little frustrating. I didn't mean to use that guess thing.
期待に応えるわ。
But I do think I made progress here.
何が
Open
入って
it
るの
up.
かしら。
I could use some more items, definitely.
いるはず。ここには何かある。誰か助けて。
Okay, so that's VTuber rescue videos. Alright, VTuber may be nearby.
暁にはアンチに捕らえられている。見つけたわ。助けなきゃ。どうかしら。はっここね。任せて。ちゃんと撃つよ。狙い撃ち。ちゃんと撃つよ。狙い撃ち。
I also feel like Net really is the best person to use in any situation than the others. You're gonna be playing with her a majority of the time, not switching out to the other goddesses.
救助感謝。
You rescue Akatsuki Uni.
この気になれば出られなくもなかった。何をしようかな。これ。
Even though we rescued her, I feel like we were supposed to put that switch over there. But for some reason, when I shot it, it didn't do anything. But maybe I'm doing something wrong. So don't judge the game upon that, because there may be a mistake that I'm doing. There's nothing else in this space. Nothing. Which means I would have to backtrack again. So you guys can see the 30 minutes that I've shown you of this game so far. I do want to say this, though I'm not wrapping this review up yet. I'm going to be playing probably for another 30 minutes in this video. You probably already know. But what I want to say is, just to backtrack. Story, decent. Cute. The game is cute, just like you expect from these games. But people normally play these games for. It's not like you play them for the over-the-top graphics or the deepness of it, even though some of them do get kind of deep. And this one probably gets a little bit deep too. But it's more so a fan service for net fans. And this one continues that same thing. The gameplay is it needs work. But if you're a fan of the series, definitely you're gonna love this. Though I do feel like if you are an aspiring Neptune fan, you never played a Neptune game before, this might not be where you want to start. I'm not saying you may not want to play this, it just may not be where you want to start. There are plenty of other great ones out there. Okay, hold up. Hear me on. Okay, there's a switch over here. Okay, maybe that turns on the thing now. Yeah, that switch has been turned on. Now we can advance. Now we just backtrack. Got a double jump over that. And check the map again to make sure I'm going the right way. Okay, yep. And we just go back this way, and now we can go through that area that was redded out before. Yep, here we go. Now you're gonna fight those. Fake gamers everywhere. You know, some people call me a fake gamer, which I find it's so funny. Like, how can I play the amount of games that I play on and off if I'm a fake gamer? It's just right, hello. Oh. I'm not even sure what that does, but I want to show it. Okay, these things will not die. They're almost like bosses, but they're not bosses. Let me try another character. Maybe one or the other would do more damage.
そこですわ。もらいましたわ。狙いますわ。もらいましたわ。しびれなさい。そこですわ。狙いますわ。
Okay, she actually was more helpful right there. Okay.
しますわ。狙いますわ。そこですわ。
She actually did more
もらい
damage.
ましたわ。もらいましたわ。そこですわ。狙いますわ。もらいましたわ。そこですわ。もらいましたわ。そこですわ。打ちますわ。もらいましたわ。そこですわ。お覚悟も。もらいましたわ。
Okay.
もらい。
That's a good amount of damage from far
もら
away.
いましたわ。狙いますわ。
Okay, switch now.
返されるのも悪くないわね。やー。はっ。痛いわよ。はっ。やー。どうかしら。やー。そこね。誰か来てゆっくりできそうね。
I keep touching the touchpad because I feel like that's the way the map should be brought up, and that's not the way you bring up the map. Yeah, I see a save over here. I'm gonna save over here.
大気つきましょう。 一度整理しましょう。
If you enjoyed this video and appreciate my, feedback and showcasing the game to you, make sure you hit up the likes, hit up the comments. Doing so not only helps my video, helps my rankings on the video, my placement on YouTube with the video, and more. Fine War Google. I already fought that dude one time. I gotta fight him again? Okay, I think we're gonna go down from this point. I'm just gonna turn around. So good.
これね。これかな。先に進みましょう。おわよおわよ。
We made progress. It wasn't easy, but we did it. Here goes another one of those cute screens.
普段はゲームをメインに配信しているよ。最新ゲームからレトロゲームまで自分が気になったゲームをいろいろやってます。みんなといっぱい遊びたい。よかったらまた会いに来てね。
I'm like this girl. Alright, so another tutorial for MV battles, change songs, R3 sound reload, R3 for sound reload. During battles, you can open the sound reload screen. You can change the song quickly. The bonus activate different between songs, so it's all good to try them out. So basically, I've seen this before. I don't know why they're showing me this again. I believe that they showed me this already, but the first time I had a battle. So like the climax power affects the attack, the defense, and the TKMK. I'm not sure what that's for. Like trademark. The finish drive effect increases the finish drive abilities. Finish gauge effect increases the sound gauge amount when resonance mode is activated. Bonuses become stronger according to the star amount. Sound ability. Bonus grants player plays song. So basically different things depending on the song that you're playing in the background.
Battle スタートよ。追いつけるかしら。
You change the song.
痛いわよ。やー。やー。痛いわよ。どうかしら。痛いわよ。どうかしら。痛いわよ。ブーストいくわ。ここね。やー。やー。痛いわよ。やー。ここね。
These battles can be fun, but at the same time they're kind of different than what you would expect. That's how you have to finish them off. Okay, like you gotta shoot those little die. Those little emblems on the ground. This train's track. I like the attempt on this, but it kind of falls short to me. Okay, it's down. Now you gotta shoot those little things. They all do different things. I think the green ones give you back life. Don't quote me on it though. It's a little complex and there's a lot of things to remember on this game, but as you spend about 5 hours in it, 3 or 4 hours in it, it all makes sense. You'll remember it. And this guy's almost done. Yeah, not complicated at all. No, it's not really that complicated. At first, it's gonna be complicated, and that's how I feel right now, because you get into this game, and there's so many things to remember, and it kind of messes with your brain a little bit. But it's not really that hard. Just a lot of features to add on to how you play.
こんにちはピーナッツくんです
2人合わせてポコピーです。ポンポコチャンネルでは YouTuber みたいないろんな企画動画をピーナッツくんと2人で毎日アップしています。
僕のチャンネルではあなたに有益な世界の真実がわかるドキュメンタリー映像をアップしてるよ。
いやいや嘘つくな。お前の変な1分間のアニメだろ。
始まっちゃってるんだよね。
いや始まってないしな。
というわけで
ポンポコと
ピーナッツくん
よかったら
ぜひ見てね。
またねー。バイバーイ。
Alright. We're gonna go to the story element up here, and then I'm gonna wrap this thing up. We're gonna do a recap of everything that I pretty much said in this video over again, to those that maybe missed it, skipped over something. So we're gonna do a recap after this story element. What the crap? It kind of gave me a little jump scare. I'm like, that little creepy snake came out of nowhere. Okay.
お前ら無課金税が騒ぎ立てるから動画サイトの配信料が上がったんじゃねえか。
違う、課金なんてするからあの運営はつけ上がるんだ。
みんな争っちゃダメです。
うるせえ。
Oh, look at the adorable cat.
動画が見られなくなったらどう責任取ってくれんだ。乗る。
Is it adorable? Look at that stomach.
とにかく落ち着いてください。住民同士で争いが勃発するなんて草も生えませんよ。
もう動画とかどうでもいいわ。VTuber？ もうオワコンだろ。
I hear that argument a lot about YouTubers.
今なんつった？
VTuber なんてオワコンだって言ったんだよ。
やめてください。それに VTuber は終わってなんかいませんよ。
オワコンだオワコン。動画も VTuber も時代
やばい、あの人アンチっぽくなってるよ。このままじゃ仲裁に入ってる人が危ないわ。
あんなに一生懸命に場を収めようとしてくれてるのに。とにかく今は互いに冷静になれないはずです。ここは改めて話し合いの場を設けて。
うるせえ、お前を黙らせてやる。
ゆうちゃん、
助けようミー。
こらー、その人から離れなさい。
Alright, we got another fight. Let's go ahead and do this fight. Already happening, people. It's already happening.
そのために私たちがいるんだよ。みんなに楽しいを取り戻してあげよう。
そうね。時間はないけど焦るのも諦めるのもまだ早いわよね。
助かりました。あ、なんか喋った。
さっきから喋ってたじゃない。
僕は乗るって言います。あなた方は一体。私たちは VTuber でニュートラルのミーとユーっていうの。そして女神にしてアイドルにして救世主にして主人公のネプティアヌだよ。 VTuber 本物だ。すごいすごい。僕の目の前に VTuber がいるんだ。
Calm down, dude.
私も自己紹介したんだけど。そうだ、サインを。いや、今そんなことしてる場合じゃ。でも
ちょっと落ち着いて。
申し訳ありません。実は僕 VTuber のファンでして。
私たちの世界のコンテンツがこっちでも見られてるって本当だったのね。
もちろんです。大人気ですよ。でも今回の侵略で VTuber の皆さんが巻き込まれたといえば巻き込まれたような。
正確に言えばこの惑星の人たちや他の VTuber を救うために召喚されたんだけどね。
この世界を。すごいです。ミーさんは救世主様なんですね。いやー、なんかそんなにキラキラした目で見られると照れちゃうな。僕決めました。これからミーさんとユウさんを押していきます。押しまくってこのバーチャランドに布教します。ユウちゃん、これって
最初のファンゲットね。
はい、栄えあるファン第1号は名乗らせていただきます。なんか私たち忘れられてない？
Poor Nep, she wants a fan.
しょうがないでしょ。アイドルとしてはミーとユーの方が先輩なんだから。私たちも頑張らないといけませんわね。
それよりさっさと親玉を倒す方が手っ取り早い気がするけどね。 それじゃあ私たちこれからどんどん配信していくから応援してね。約束だよ。はい、拡散は任せてください。今日はファンとしての使命ですから。
Alright, there's actually, it seems like another boss fight up here, but I think I'm gonna end the video right. Let's talk real quick about a couple of things. Wrap this up. Should be a save point around here as well. Oh God, I did it again. I keep wanting to touch that touchpad. But the save part may be a little further off. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up a little bit. Zoom in on that and wrap this thing up. So, gameplay is just a cute little gameplay. You know, you're going out there, you're trying to save VTubers. Well, the story. I'm sorry, it's been a long day, people. The story is just a cute little story where you're going out and saving, you know, these VTubers in the world of emote. You know, you have the 4 goddesses that you love and 2 more superheroes or super idols, what you want to call them, and they're going to be joining you on this adventure. You have shooter elements, slasher elements in the game. The enemies may leave a little bit to desire. The boss fights are very unique. Gameplay, I gave it a C because it's almost at the verge of being irritating at times. I feel like the guns could have been done better. The skills definitely could have been done better. You can gain more skills as you go along, so you may get better skills as you're going on as you progress through the game. But for me right now, I really don't like some of it, but I don't hate it. I do like the game. I see myself playing through this game. You will get more videos from me, maybe playing against bosses and whatnot on the channel. So sub the channel to see boss fights, and maybe I'll give some tips. Who knows? The sky's the limit. I'm not sure what my content's gonna be. But anyway, overall, this game, it's a good game. It's fun. It suffers a little bit in the gameplay department. There's gonna be plenty of gameplay time. I think most people had about 8 to 10 plus hours in this game so far. So I think it's a good game. It plays very well on the PS5, and I'm sure it plays well on the PS4 and the PS4 Pro. Great game for JRPG fans. I recommend it mainly for Neptune fans. If you're not a Neptune fan, you may want to wait or just play another Neptune game. There's so many good ones out there at a very good price. Like, you can play most of these games. Sometimes they go on sale for about $5 sometimes. They're $5.99, $9.99. One that I want to get, like Mega Dimension Neptunia. Those games are very great, very great. Super Neptunia RPG is also a good one to start on, in my opinion, just because it's a game that kind of explains Nep, who she is, where she comes from, and sends her on this adventure. So that's another one. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching this almost hour-long gameplay and review. I didn't really pace it together the way that maybe should be, and maybe not that professional to some people, but I know my diehard fans will enjoy it. Once again, shout out to Idea Factory International with a code. Robbie, I see you, boy. Man. But yeah, I see you guys next show, next video. I'm out of here. Boing. If you're a Neptune fan, you know what I mean. But anyway, peace.